They're ready to set sail from Port Huron to Mackinac. The race kicks off tomorrow, and tonight they're celebrating. We're live at the lakeshore coming up.
A fleet of hundreds now getting ready to set sail for the Bell's Beer Bayview Mackinac race. Fox 2's Jennifer Hammond live now in Port Huron, where all hands are on deck for the big event. Jen.
It is an absolutely gorgeous evening here in Port Huron, guys, for the 90th annual Bell's Beer Bayview Mackinac race, and they are getting ready to set sail tomorrow morning. But tonight is the big party. I am joined by the Commodore himself, Tim Prophit from Bayview Yacht Club. This has been going on a long time. 90 years ago, just 12 boats set sail. Only 6 of them made it to Mackinac. There's a lot more tomorrow.
Yes, there is. We've got about 230 boats, something registered that we plan on starting. We're going to have 5 divisions on 2 different courses, and we'll be starting at 11:30. I think the last starts at 3, and then we'll all be going as fast as we can up to Mackinac Island.
And you've done this a few dozen times and have the hardware to show for it. Tell me a little bit about what it takes to compete and win in this race.
Well, it takes a lot of planning, and you got to, the boat's got to be prepped. You have to have a good crew. You need a little bit of luck, and you need to sail a better race than your competitors. And what we're chasing are these medals here, which are awarded that Lady Tina is wearing.
Now, I got to tell you, I love this whole royalty thing. We've got the Commodore and we've got Lady Tina, and she's got how many charms there on her necklace?
There was 8 of those.
8 of those, and you won those.
That's correct.
What is the biggest key in winning this race, or really when you get out there and you're in the waters and you're in the wide open and you won't get to Mackinac until Monday night? What's the biggest key?
This is going to sound cliche, but it's to make fewer mistakes than your competitors. Stay focused, keep the boat going as fast as possible at all times. Either get lucky or be smart or somehow manage the weather that you have. And don't stop. Never stop pushing the boat.
And I have to make sure to know that the sailors don't go out, the people that are competing in the race don't go out and party tonight, do they?
Very few of them do.
That tells me that you do. All right, now the guy who's responsible or in charge of the party tonight, John Witz, he is event planner extraordinaire throughout our area, and this is a huge event, and I've got to imagine one of the biggest nights of the year for Port Huron, John.
Sure, and we're handling some small but very fun festivities in the Acura Oasis. We've got live music, Big Pop and the Machines playing, Ian Smith and the Bell's Beer Tent, but throughout downtown there's the Blue Water Fest, there's a carnival going on, there's 3 music stages, there's great downtown venues throughout to celebrate. There's Fuel, Thumb Coast Brewery, Vintage Tavern. There are so many great places. Port Huron is going to be a blast. 50,000 people expected tonight, Jennifer, and still time to come down. I'll be going throughout the night.
And very quickly, I've got to say that this is important that we've got Bell's Beer back online here, because for 6 years they've sponsored this event, and it really keeps stability in it, doesn't it?
Without question. It's a huge support, and they're a great Michigan story. As the race is growing, they've grown to 18 states, and they're pure Michigan, and we're so excited to have them behind us. This is a big Michigan tradition sporting event, and to have sponsors like them and Acura, Quantum Sail Design Group behind us really allow us to put on a great event for the sailors.
All right, well, thank you, gentlemen both, and Lady Tina, for your time here. We're going to have much more coming up a little later, including news of a bike race that's taking place tomorrow simultaneously with the sailing event. John Witz is going to be part of it. We'll tell you more when we see you later in the newscast. For now, live in Port Huron, Jennifer Hammond, Fox 2 Sports.